back to where in that same area I missed that buck with my muzzleloader 2 days ago. I had to work yesterday. Today's the opener of New Hampshire rifle. See what we can do. Just sat down for a second. I'm on a little finger, like a knob behind me. It goes right down a steep bank. There's a clear cut to my, like, northeast, east, over my right shoulder. Really quiet this morning. I really gotta take my time and poke. This is steep, in case you're wondering. I'm gonna have to do some rock climbing up here. That's steep. Beautiful up here though. Buck scraper in this run. Is it tough hunting? It is so crunchy, everything's so dry, there's no wind. And what wind there is going this way, then that way all day. Hasn't been consistent all day. So a little fun fact for you. I'm an idiot. I just hunted my way down through this. Realized I set my cell phone down, I had to loop around, but it's amazing. This is a good example. I hunted down through here. There was a bunch of scrapes, couple rubs, but on my way back up, I saw like 10 times more rubs because the rubs are, obviously deer must be making them coming up because they're on the other side of the trees. Look at this one. See, we rubbed this and hit this tree. It's all dug up. Scrape right there. A couple more up there. Rubs all down through here. Oh, this scrape. Brand new. Wow, is that fresh? Jeez. That's pretty cool. Track right in the middle of it. So you went that way. Without a doubt, that was made within the last 3-4 hours. Probably early this morning, late last night. Let this be an example. If you're not inside, don't get discouraged. My father's 2/10 of a mile up there. If you talk to him, he'd say there's no deer here. There's a transition from softwood to hardwood, and there's nothing in the hardwood for him. Nice big scrape right here, brand new this morning again. Yeah, this might be a day old. Oh yeah, nice big buck track right in it. Nice big wide one. Oh yeah, right there. That'll do. Some decent scenery anyway. Well, conditions are tough again. It's about 65. Raining, foggy, humid. I tend to hunt pretty fast. And I can't, because if I do, I get sweated up. I am wearing wool, but I like wool because it's quiet going through this stuff, you know. It's light wool, but probably should have opted for something else. Hopefully the wind's going to pick up and it'll cool us off. But I wanted to take an opportunity, as a standing here cooling off, to talk about something. When you're out here, and it's like today, don't get discouraged. You know, I just walked up on 3 does bedded. One of them could have been the big buck. Just put yourself in the best position possible, poke your way through it, and be optimistic. And most importantly, remember, have fun. Don't get caught up in social media and worrying about what other people are shooting. Everybody shoots big bucks. You'll shoot a big buck eventually. Just enjoy yourself. That's what it's all about. Don't lose focus on why you do it. I'm guilty of it myself, but I try and learn from my mistakes. I'm very fortunate to be out here. Take every day as a privilege. Appreciate what we have. We really have some special stuff here in the state. Heading to Maine soon. Love to shoot one in New Hampshire. I haven't shot one in New Hampshire in 2 years. Killed a nice buck in Maine last year, but passed up a decent one in New Hampshire. Actually, I passed up 2. But just have fun. Stay positive. And you'll bump into a good one eventually. Man, I've been in some primo habitat, like primo. But there's just no sign. Very, very little. It's got goldenrod and grass growing up in all the skidder roads. Some browse growing in the cuts. But just, I've seen 0 buck sign. My theory is they're going to be more in the green, which I'm just hitting, so if I don't see something up on this mountain, I guess I'm just going to chalk this place up as not having very many bucks in it. Which really doesn't make sense. I mean, Greg shot at a buck in here. And, you know, my dad saw a rub and a scrape, but it should be destroyed. Or at least, you know, more. Again, given the habitat, especially with this year and lack of mass crop, it should be even, you know, better than normal. It should be special. Confusing you, that's for sure. The deer aren't really doing what you'd think they should do. 80-pound deer maybe. I don't know if you guys can see him, but I was right. I just was filming, talking about the green, and here he is. I know he's got a pretty good rack. It's so hard to see, it's raining so hard. Well, there he is. Like I said, he's not huge, but man, it was so hard to tell. His head was behind that stuff, and I just kept seeing antlers. And, you know, I'm off to Maine anyway, so I'm happy. Happy to get my New Hampshire deer. I haven't shot one in a few years. I just wanted to get on the board with one, and this stuff's so much fun, you know. It's just like, it's what it's all about. I probably would have passed him if I got a better look, but whatever. Got it on footage for the Northwoods Whitetails boys. Well, here we are, folks. It's 2022 New Hampshire hunting season. Came into a piece this morning and never been here. Actually wasn't seeing a lot of buck sign. I was saying to my dad, I can't believe there's not more buck sign here. And I had a theory, once I hit the green, I'd get into some more buck sign. I hit the green and I was poking through. It's nice and quiet, warm, and I see this deer stand up out of its bed. It's the fourth deer I've seen, and I could see it was a buck. I see it didn't have a huge rack. I like shooting big bucks, but we're leaving for Maine in the morning and haven't shot a deer in New Hampshire in 2 years. I was rolling for Northwoods Whitetails, and I didn't get a great look at it either. It was one of those I could have walked up to it and he'd been a lot bigger, but I'm thrilled. It was a fun hunt. And now the pressure's off, venison's in the freezer, and we're heading to Maine to shoot an absolute slammer. But here he is. Nice New Hampshire 8-pointer. Like I said, he stood up out of his bed, and I was fortunate enough to get one into him. It wasn't the greatest shot. Hit him in the leg, but then in the end up, he was hitting the vitals. He didn't go far. I think he was dying when I came up on him and actually hit him with a couple more. But yeah, this is what it's all about. Get out and enjoy yourself. Remember, if you want to see more of this stuff, hit the subscribe button here on Northwoods Whitetails, and hopefully I'll be bringing you some more footage in Maine. Thanks for watching, guys.